So next one we have is kind of big, and so I want to not skip that one, but I want to do it last. Let's see if I can. This was uncompleted, so let's move that away. Doesn't confuse anyone. Ignore that. Ignore that. I'm not. There's nothing. Ooh, sorry about that. There's nothing. There's nothing over there. So next thing I want to do is create directional dash, and this is so you can double hit A, S, D, Y, whatever, K, MJ, Jackson, OJ, Simpson, and you can just hit those buttons and dash in that direction. All right, and it's a pretty cool system. I think so. You assign the direction, goes and does its checks, and then does some more checks, and then it launches you. And it selects from those checks or the assigning which vector it should go. And so this is to the left, this is to the right, this is to the front, and this is back. Now, it'd be cool if there's like a double dash, like, oh wait, never mind. Anyway, so let's go in here. We're gonna create a few variables for this, but this is an exception to the variable rule, only because I'm able to use the same system, which is this chain, for 4 different actions, in a sense. And they're the same actions, but it's still recycling, and that's what I like. I like recycling. I like recycling, reserving. I'm a tree hugger, and that's just the way of life. So let's do the creation for this variable, which is direction. I'm going to do dash delay and d vector, and these won't be named exactly the same. All right, so there's, check that again, there's direction, there's dash ready, dash last hit, that's it, and d vector. So ready, last hit, vector, direction. So let's go here, minimize these variables. So we're going to do dash direction, dash delay, dash ready, dash vector. And so ready will be a boolean, vector will be I don't know, vector. Direction will be a name. It's a little different. Names are interesting, but you can also switch on strings, but I prefer to switch on name. And that's it. Let's create a category for this, and we're gonna call it dash. Mrs. Dash. Is that like some food? I think it's like some spice, some herbs, spices you can put on food. Mrs. Dash? I think it's Mrs. Dash. It's totally Mrs. Dash. Yeah, man, it's Mrs. Dash. Yep, told you, Mrs. Dash. So, love it, live it, love it, eat it. That is my slogan. Live it, love it, eat it. Live it, love it, eat it. Mrs. Dash. Well, let's go here. We want to get the WASD. So it's ADWS for this, in this case. A D S W. Or it should be WS anyway. I'm going to do branch for the first one. Essentially do the same thing for each of these, so I'm not even going to continue on to those. What you do this direction equals this. We want to, if this dash, if this direction is currently assigned to this, then we want to, send that key for the second hit. If it's not, we want to assign the new direction and then wait for the second hit. That's how this system works. So let's get direction. I'm going to do equal, and this will be left. Assign it there. Then we want to go set direction if it's false. If it's true, we want to make sure that the player is currently walking. Now, I also made it so they can walk, they can do it in the air. So this is more or less an optional thing you can do. You can make it so they can only use it in the air. I kind of like it. You can make it so that they can only use it when they're walking. I like it using when I like it when you can use it in the air, but originally I had it so you can only do it when walking. So I'm going to create it anyway, and I'm going to give you that choice to omit it or not. So we're going to get our trusty component, get character, movement. We're going to do mode equal walking. Again, this can be omitted. I'm just using it because I want to, because originally I had the idea to only allow them to, jump in the air, but that's not always the case. Some people want to be able to have them dash in the air or not dash in the air, and I'm just gonna give it that choice, because our life's all about the choices. Branch, and this check will be dash delay. So if dash delay is less than current, which is true, that means you hit the key within the time. So we have to create actually one more value. We'll call it dash last hit. So dash last hit. We might not even use this. I've seen it that I missed it, and I'm going to add this to the category of dash. And we're going to do dash delay is less than current time. You see that current time being used over and over and over again. So we're going to do what? We're going to do this. We're going to do less than, and we can do equal to, and minus, and subtract, and Doritos, and munchies. Yeah, do right there. Alright, so last hit equals 0. And that's it. Let's go to the results of that, and so that's going to equal there. So dash last hit, what you do last hit, set, here, 0. So now it sends that first post, and then we're going to branch, and then the first check we're going to do is dash ready. So dash is not ready, that's okay. And again, we're going to do true, branch is dash ready. Dash may not be ready this time around. So let's assume it is this time. We're going to skip ahead, and the next check we're going to do is the person currently on the ground. I'm gonna do true, branch. I'm gonna check, is this person walking? Ooh. Is this person walking? Yeah, is this person walking? If it's false, let's cancel this. If it's false, it can only do the jump once. I mean, it can only do the dash once. So that was the reason I opted this out. It's because I thought if they could use an air, they could use an air, but only use it once, so they can't technically fly around. And so, false, do once. True. I'm gonna launch character. And to get the velocity, what we want to do is, of course, there's a d vector that's get assigned by this, but we want to rotate the vector of this so that it faces the direction of the player, because this is based on the world's relation. When you rotate the vector by the player's yaw, then it's relative to the player. And so you want to get d vector, and we want to rotate it. And so let's get rotation. I believe it's control rotation, right? Because we're using the control rotation in this specific example. Then we want to do make rot yaw. Then we want to do that. Add this here. Here. We want to do dash last hit will be current time plus that will equal dash last hit. And so the delay right here, this is checking the cooldown, how many times you can use it within a certain time. But this is actually checking the last time you hit. So if it's within 0.35 seconds, then you can dash. So you have to hit it kind of fast. The next check we have to do is, or the next thing we have to do, if it's false, if the dash isn't ready, we want to set the dash last hit. So you can see this is here. Alright, yeah. My bad. So you can see it right here, the dash delay. If the cooldown is off at the time, meaning the cooldown that's set right here, let's continue on. So if the dash is not ready, meaning it hasn't gone through the first phase, meaning it can't check if it's, it can't currently check if it's, well, let's say, it can't check if it's been hit before because it hasn't been hit before. And so that's why the dash is not ready. And so let's do that. We're gonna go false. It's gonna set the dash last hit for this right here. And this will be dash last hit is less than dash current. So dash last hit is less than current time. Now we won't use this directly right now, but this is what we're going to be using in a short bit. So I want to further out a little bit, and we want to get current time and add 0.35. Now you can also create another variable. I mean, you can also create it. Yeah, you can also create another variable for that, so that you can easily modify the delay. I just put in here 0.35. Cancel that. I'm gonna add this to here. And we're going to do dash ready. Dash ready. Meaning it's ready to launch if you're ready. If you hit the key within that reasonable time. And then it's going to switch on the direction and set the current D vector. Means set the appropriate D vector. So let's do set. We're going to do copy. Copy. We're going to do copy again for the different directions. And then we're going to get direction. And we're going to switch on direction. And you want to take off has default value by default. I'm not, you know what? Let's do left. Let's do right. Let's do. So that, oh man, I'm terrible. Okay, forward and back. All right, I knew that. I was just testing you. And we're gonna do right here. Left. Right. Forward. Back. And the Y will be for negative 250. This would be 250. And this would be, it's actually 2500, not 250. Anyway, Y will be 0 in this case. Let's do forward be 2500 and negative would be, back would be 2500, negative 2500. And let's check that. Cool. Now you see that less than dash slash hit current I created last time. So it means dash is ready. Cool. And now you hit it within that certain time. So now that's true again. Now immediately dash the character. So let's pull that up just so you can clearly see what's going on. So it checks like, okay, it's false. So if it's false, meaning dash last hit, it's still less than current time. That means not enough time has passed for this to supersede the last hit, meaning it's hit within that time frame. We're going to go false, and then we're going to check and make sure that they're on the floor, and then do it once. If not, do it again, and then so that means we have to pull this forward and do one last check for this one. Actually, let's do it here so that it creates it in between it. And we're going to do that. Now, if this is false, we want to do branch here. But if it's true, we have to, again, set dash to false. Because they didn't hit it fast enough, simply put it. So now we have to set dash ready off again. So let's do that and do dash ready. It's false. Okay, and so dash ready, false. Now we want to do false, and we want to throw that to a Boolean check. So, and this would be that Boolean check. So you want to actually do this. This would be false, linked here from that. But if it's here, you want to do true. Put that down. There you go. Less confusing, right? Maybe a little bit, sort of. Anyway, let's do what next? What are we doing again? I don't even know what I'm doing here, guys. Oh man. Oh, Confucius. Anyway, true, meaning dash hit is less than. So if dash hit last hit is less than current time, it's true. It means it's not ready. Now, if it isn't less than, it's false. Let's do that, and so we would do check if it's falling. We would check if he's walking or falling. If he's definitely falling, we want to do the mean, if he's walking, we want to do dash how many times they need to. But if he's falling, we only want to do it once and wait till they land again. So I can do the event on land soon. Let's do check. And we want to override those eyes so that they just launch immediately in that direction. So another function we have to create here is assign event on land. So this would be, oh crap, event on land 3 here, anyway, yay. Alright, cool. And cool. So dash delay. So since that was a successful dash, we want to add the cooldown and set the dash delay. So let's go here, dash delay, set. Then we're gonna set dash radius off. And you want to do current time. Get it, got it, good. Get it, got it, good. Get it, got it, good. Do. New variable, dash cooldown. And it's gonna be part of the dash party. Mrs. Dash. It's party. And then we're gonna make this coolo 0.25. So cooldown, kapow. Mm. 0.25. Get. Do plus. I'm going to add that to the delay, bring that back it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Now let's go in game and say, before I get to all the other buttons, which would be super simple either way, let's just go in game and check this out. Oh wow, what's happening? Oh no. What's happening? Oh right, yeah. Let's get back on there, buddy. Play. These loading times. Oh. Let's see what's not happening. So it's definitely running past, but it's definitely not touching. You're good. So let's review this. It comes in here, it sets it left. Oh, that's why it didn't work. I wasn't even testing the right button. I was supposed to be testing left. Oh, and left works. So see, I can tap this, nothing happens. Tap it fast, works. Tap it fast. Now, interestingly, you jump pretty far. Now, that's a desired effect. You can, of course, modify that to how you please. So let's set up the rest of these accordingly, which is really just the same thing. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So copy this little structure right here. Bam. Bam. What is that? Bam. What is that? Magic? Bam. Does it even make sense? That makes sense. I mean, you make sense. I make dollar bills. Oh. So let's put that there. Attach this there. Plug it in there. And this would be left, right, forward, back. Forward, back, right. 2 all connects here. Try to conserve some space. Do 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 do. Cool. Cool. This is all here. It's all done. Dude. Now. Let's comment this. That will be directional dash. Let's check and make sure. Dash. No, it should be no default values. 0.25, we got that. Yep. Notice how I just write these same things over and over. Use the same system to do this. Pretty much the same thing. And it makes life slightly easier. Cool. Run grease lightning. Cool. That is working. All right, that is directional dash. Now on to the next. 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 What up?